Welcome back to Tim TV. Hello to those joining from Twitch. Tim is probably going to come back into Twitch chat after his game. Hopefully he knows where to find us. Hey Brian, you're sick? Shoot, feel better, man. Wait, what? Tim, great start to Tim TV. More Tim TV. Hello, Bobercio. I saw those. Wasn't sure if they were for marbles, a Tim TV, I mean, could be for so many things. Consider them banked. Thank you for the kick 10 subs. His knights are a little bit awkward, but I think Tim wants to go here. Yeah, here. This would be a good one, but even bishop back is okay. This is mandatory, otherwise this guy just drops. So maybe we'll see the bishop move, but this is definitely the better one. I like this. This guy's gonna go here for sure, but it doesn't really make this move possible, so I guess the only mistake Tim could make is the most likely move that Tim will play. Trading the queens, because then it's not pinned. And when I say that I really believe Tim can play it, I mean really believe. Like, it's a strong feeling. We probably want this, but that's really like that move is currently bouncing like the old Windows screensaver. That move is just bouncing around slowly in Tim's head right now. I can feel it. Oh, great job, Tim. Great stuff. Tim's gonna have to prove himself once again. Okay, thank goodness. The guy could have taken here, and Tim's worse. He's down, like he just lost the whole rook in that exchange, right? Like, you gotta count. Queen, queen, rook. Something didn't add up there. But the way this happened, this is more okay. Tim's got 2 pieces for the rook. I mean, Tim still lost material there, but it's much better than what it could have been. Monstriac is loving the Tim show. That's looking free. That's looking like a move. It's kind of hard to say no to that. Unless you are Timothy Cannon 25. All right, well, now that Tim has played this stellar move without any calculation, he's pausing and realizing that he doesn't know what's coming next. Doubtlessly, we will see Tim continuing with this move and maybe grabbing this. Happy New Year, Doc Banner. I love this move from Tim. Big fan of this one from Tim. I suppose this is a good one as well. Ooh, I do not like this. Ugh. What in the counterplay is that? Why not just keep everything solid? Keep the rooks out. Oh my goodness. Or this move is great. Because most likely, I mean, this is just a very likely blunder. One of the most common in chess. Ugh. At least he's... All right, come on, Tim. You got 25 seconds. We need something big from you right now, Tim. Because these two pieces, they're not going to coordinate themselves. This move hurts. Hurts. Oof. He's probably gonna go. Tim's cooked here. Coordination couldn't be worse. Could not be worse. Oh my goodness. Down 2 minutes, more than 2 minutes here is rough as well. Tim's probably back in Twitch chat. We'll wait for Tim. He'll find his way here. The lone soldier, Tim Cannon. Tim's got to work, like Tim's been up a piece in so many games, but he's just never been able to convert. It's crazy how many games Tim has been a full piece ahead and just losing. Like, how about this? How about a free pawn? What is this check? It's a one-dimensional thought process. Oh, check, it looks good. And then he goes here and it's like, okay, and? You know, what's next? Tim, you're playing so bad, you probably thought we just ended the stream. And I hope you did think that, because that's exactly what I should have done. But no, Tim. As a fan of the Tim Show, I decided to continue, to keep it going, to bounce back. Tim Cannon 25, 10 kicks up. I think Tim knows what's about to happen. Dubs for the Cannon. Thank you to Tim. But remember, you don't pop bottles and celebrate for no reason. Tim is intending to win this game. He already knows what's gonna happen. The script writers are going crazy right now. Okay, I mean, the guy's gonna grab this. Tim can pop this. Yep. Knight here, I guess the safest is to do this. Big Tim, though, I can see doing this. Exactly. Yep. Yep, I can see Big Timothy doing this. Now, after knight here, we'll probably see this. Tim understands that. But the long-term issue is that after this, which Tim will see, is that the guy can let this happen and it still doesn't get out. That's what Tim missed, and that's a deep, you know, that's a long calculation. That's not easy to see. So I fully understand what Tim did, and hey, it's gonna pay off for him here. That was not an easy calculation for either player. Badkins with the kick Cinco, thanks for the 5 subs. Big Badkins. Appreciate you as always, Badkins. So Tim might be a react bra. Will he stop this? Okay, he's gonna allow this, but that's not that bad. We can manage. I say, lying through my teeth. Sipping and enjoying the Tim show. Hell yeah, brother. Tim, I can only warn you about the incoming onslaught. I can... Can't watch. How's Tim gonna handle it? Okay, what the hell is this guy doing? That's what I want to know. Rook here, rook here. We're all waiting. What's it gonna be? Rook here. And what's this big idea? I'm trying to understand here. Oh my god, Tim. Tim with a trade of pieces. Wow. Let's go. Let's go, Tim. Let's go. Go, Tim. Let's keep in mind, that was the first official game on Kick. The first one. Kick, 100% win rate. Let's go. Let's remember, guys, this is our buddy Tim, right here. Tim, when he sees the possibility to trade a queen. The guy could be on the craziest attack you've ever seen, forced mate. But when them ladies are on offer, Tim Cannon is called. All right, looking good for the Cannon. Something that I will inform you guys of is the possibility of sometimes sacrificing a pawn. Have a look at this position here. Now, when you're in a situation where your opponent has two bishops, the bishop that you should be looking to get your hands on is always going to be the bishop that is the same color as the only one that you have remaining. Now, getting your hands on that bishop means offering a trade of bishops. So if these two bishops trade, great news for you. That was probably a good thing you did. But if you could trade a knight for that bishop, that will almost always be a super impressive achievement. Now, a lot of the time, giving up your knight just to get that bishop will be worth it. And it might surprise you, but in this position, despite white winning a pawn, white is worse, clearly worse in this position. To the point where myself and likely other strong players would not think about this move at all. They would never play it because it just doesn't feel right. It's not good enough. Instead, I would be more likely to play this, hoping to see this move. Now I keep my bishop pair. I don't want the pawn. It's not about that. I need to keep my bishop pair. I'd be more likely to play this, to kick the knight out. The same way after this, I might be interested in this move from black to take that bishop. White might go here, while black might go here. Super keen to trade that bishop. And you see how every single move from both sides revolves around getting this bishop. All that to say, in this position, black should probably go here, and instead played knight h7. And then Tim, motherfucking Cannon, plays bishop takes knight. I'll be over here if you need me. It hasn't happened so far in the Tim show, Real T, just letting you know. What is Tim TV? You are currently tuned in to Timothy TV. Welcome. So for some reason, Tim wants to take this. I don't really get it, but I love it in the sense that he wants to play b4 and open things up. So that much I enjoy. What is that, Gory? You forgot, plus if they don't have it by now. Oh, you're responding to Real T. Jeez, what a sentence there. Real T got banned, Gory. Did you know that? That Real T Money was banned on Twitch? So this one, I would say, okay, strange move. Very strange move because now black has 0 threats. That was the only threat I thought you could make. Tim has done a fantastic job. Still needs to put the game away. Like, I know that we should be thinking about things like that, and we should be thinking about things like maybe just tripling. But what I can tell you is that Tim is thinking about how to trade these. What are you expecting? Because I'm expecting this. Maybe Tim will be concerned about this. Welcome to Tim TV, baby. Welcome to Timothy TV. So, as menacing as this move looks, it doesn't do anything. it threatens a categoric nil. Nothing. Tim, great energy. Will we see activation here? Oh, activating the last lad. Beautiful stuff from the cannon. Long range energy. Jack Reacher from H2. Reaching in and controlling C7 so that Timothy Cannon can look for better. Ah, there we go, Tim. That's what we love to see. Great stuff, Tim. Keep it up, keep it up. Yeah, Crosby87, do you think Tim Cannon has some settings active right now? It's crazy. He's literally playing guys from the USA. Every single pairing, it feels like. Gone are the days of pairings against India and Canada. Like, Crosby87 says, "This is stupid. Give me a pairing against India." I agree, Crosby87. Give me pairings against India. Yep, I could. Okay, approved, approved. Fine with me, bud. Oh, Tim! Hit him with the trademark. Hit him with the trademark. The oopsie doopsie. Knight on A5. Tim Cannon special. How does Tim never play the fucking knight A5 when it's good? Unbelievable. He only plays it when it's incorrect. Oh, this is automatic, still is. Trades, you don't even have to tell me twice. Ooh. That was a, ooh, I wouldn't have done that. But I hope it works for you, Tim. Not a, ooh, I like that. That was a concerned ooh. So Tim's bishop is performing absolutely no task on a6. Tim is definitely going to do this. This move, oh my god, this is concerning. Because you know what the next move is, guys? It's this. That's next. That move will put Tim 6 feet under. So Tim plays this move, and you might be like, what the hell is Tim thinking? Tim's thinking that if he doesn't unpin himself, he can't play knight here, he can't play here, he can't play here, here, nothing. The guy takes on e5. Absolutely not the best move. Tim should probably continue with this, but even if he doesn't, Tim's position has improved substantially. Because it almost looks dead to rights here. You can't move this. The guy's threatening all sorts of nasty. Oh. So I think Tim has kind of done the best he could with the position, right? This guy used to be hitting the king, and now it's not a concern. He takes a5. Holy, the guy's real greedy. Is Tim gonna take and take? Yeah, that looks fine. Tim's position, oh my god, I'm breathing a sigh of relief. Like, incredible progress from what we used to see. Oh my god, and this is terrible. That's trash. What is this? Because what's he supporting it with? What the queen, I mean, the knight can pop in, like, I mean, I just don't even, where's the mate from this guy? Where's it coming from? Tim's position, I kid you not, nearly resignable. Like, I was very concerned there. Hello, Yubitsia. This is not a rerun. Welcome to a brand new Tim TV season. After great 2023 ratings, the show has been renewed for another season, much to the delight of Tim TV fans around the world. Oh. Tim Cannon, when he sees a queen trade possibility. Oh, the guy took on c2, even better. Let's go. There we go. Tim is officially positive rating. Let's fucking go. Kick comeback. You're up rating, Tim, but I think the switch to kick helped. Let's keep it rolling. Holy. Tim, I've been a vested shareholder since the beginning. Who is believing in Tim TV? The switch to kick has helped tremendously. Let's go, Tim. Adkins is a big Tim guy. Hello to Ginge Minge. I mean, this is a very strange move. Unless he's gonna play like Salty or something and like h4, but you started playing Blitz, lost all your games on time. Lost on time, eh? Well, you're tuned into Tim TV right now. Tim has never lost a game on time in his life. Maybe you could learn a thing or two. Stay tuned. Hello, Miko is fantastic. It's great to see you, buddy. Miss you too, bud. Crosby 87, are you out of your mind? Salty just lost to a 1400 today on the board. c5, always a very strange move. You know, just doesn't feel good with the bishop behind it, but it's okay. Real T, I'm actually baffled that you receive free lessons from a talented West Coast former provincial champion, Chekmanarov, and you haven't improved past 2000. Oh, unfortunately, Real T, your spelling mistake of now two strong GMs unfortunately invalidates your point there. Appreciate your attempt, but we'll be revoking your comment. Yep, strike that from the record. A quantity sufficient. Oh no. Why do I see this? Okay, well, I don't like this move, but at least Tim's telling me we're not fucking blundering rook c3. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate that. Someone subbed while I checked my phone. Let me get right on that. Thank you, sir. Nikki likes you. 3-month resub. Thank you, Nikki. Appreciate that. Oh. Salty was at our latest meetup, Miko. He's got one up on you. He was at the fan zone. Ooh, I'd love to see this. Or that. But this would be a little bit more destructive because he would be forced to move. You know what I mean? Because this would cause Tim to move the queen. Why one up? Because he has recency value. But Salty has actually been to a few more meetups than you, if you're counting total. So I think he's one up on you in a few categories. You came to effectively the biggest one, yep, the highest energy. But I think Salty's probably got you total of 2-1 right now. It's close though, because big points awarded to Tulum and big points awarded to Liberty Labs Tulumers, you know? Oh, Tim, God bless you in your queen trades. God bless you, Timothy Cannon. So what Tim really needs is this, by the way. Like, this is all well and good, you know, happy, but it's true that you're never fully safe until you have that. Yeah, Dave, for goodness sakes, Dave, can we get a wellness check on Dave? This is not right. Wait, Crosby87, are you going to be providing receipts? We operate on a link or ban mentality here in the channel, Crosby87. You claim that Eddie the Endgame Magician lost the Wild Hacks 5-0. Eddie is claiming he has never lost a match to Sam in 5-0. Will you be providing documents? Crosby87? Dave, I'm dying here, man. It's killing me, Dave. Dave, my goodness, buddy. I'm sweating hard, Dave. Crazy. Can we get this going or what? This? I mean, oh my goodness, Dave. We did it, Dave. We did it. Are you out of your fucking mind, Tim? What kind of simplification is this? What? You think you're gonna win this fucking rook endgame, Tim? All right, well, let's see it, bud. Let's see your goddamn rook endgame. Go, Tim. Fuck it, I'm on board now. Team Tim. Great stuff. 10 seconds and we're up a pawn. Great conversion from up a piece earlier. Oh, the guy's an idiot. The guy's an actual idiot. He traded rooks. He's just like Tim. Tim, what are you doing? Where the fuck are you going, Tim? Tim, you've lost your mind. Tim, you fucking imbecile. Tim? 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 This has to be some of the saddest shit I've ever seen. Tim. Tim. Use your brain. And just trade the pawn. Just trade the pawn, Tim. Before you sprint, you have to just eliminate the threat. So just get rid of that one pawn for yours. Could be this move first and then this. Doesn't matter. Just get rid of that one pawn and then you can just sprint it. But you can't sprint it with no regard. Like, the guy has a pawn. How are you expecting to win this race? He's closer than you are. Real T, are you looking for two bans? Why is h5 important? How do you get flagged by g5? g5 is easier. First of all, the guy's gonna take after g5. Second of all, if he plays h5, then Tim just plays either g4 or gets the pawn. Very, very easy. g5, g4, and Tim already has a passed pawn. He doesn't have to work anymore. Crazy from the cannon. But we stay supporting Tim. We stay supporting Tim. Crosby87 has returned with information from his Jewish lawyer, and he has officially stated he has beaten Eddie in a 5-0 match. Officially. An investigation will be launched. Eddie Barber, do you dispute these claims? So it looks like December 23rd there was a match, which Eddie definitely won. November 28th, there was some sort of match, which again, it looks like Eddie won. Yeah, Eddie definitely won that. 3-1. Okay. And then these are all 4-minute games. 4-minute games. These are all 4-minute games, so this is all invalid. 5 minutes again, September 9th. This looks like the closest attempt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's dead even, 3-3. This is a 6-minute game right here. 6-minute game. More 5-minute games August 2nd. Wait, that's just one 5-minute game. This isn't a match. This is just one 5-minute game. This looks like a match. August 1st. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this goes for a while. This is a long match. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Eddie. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Wild Hacks and all draws. So it's dead even so far in this match, August 1st. And the final win goes to Wild Hacks on August 1st. This does appear to be a case for a 5-0 match win. Wild Hacks with a win, August 1st. Then loss. Win would be tied again. Draw is nothing. 2 losses, but 2 more wins. More draws. Wait a minute, it's a tie. Hang on a sec. The sneaky August 2nd game. It's the August 2nd game. I was counting it as one. Hang on a sec. Very sneaky. The final 5-minute game was the August 2nd. So, we will have to verify whether this happened just after midnight. This happened at 9 p.m. Pacific time, which is exactly midnight. This game ended just after midnight, which means it just started as part of that match. But to verify, we'll have to now check the previous game in that match to verify it started just before midnight. This game ended at 20:51. It is official. This was part of the same match. Yeah, but the other August 2nd games, these are 3-minute games. Not part. The claim was 5 minutes. I find the claim to stand. Eddie Barber, what do you say? I find the claim from Crosby87 and his Jewish lawyer to stand. We are validating this game as part of the match. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Draws are equal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course, the first game and damning evidence in the match, right here, Wild Hacks beating Eddie Barber. Meanwhile, Tim looks to be lost. I don't know about that. Oh. That, jeez. Tim, what the hell are we looking at here? We're trading again into... So how do we go from this position, you know, even, How do we get into a worse and lost endgame? And then how do we trade? It's always trading with Tim. Somehow we're always trading into lost endgames. I don't understand. I don't know how we're always trading when the game is nearly over. Where's Eddie? We need Eddie to respond to these claims. Thank you to Kinda Young Dave and Miko is fantastic for the 5 subs apiece. Big investigation subs. Thank you, Miko. Thank you, Dave. H6 subs from Dave. Wow, this is a sweaty opening from a 1500. What the hell? That's an impressive move from Tim. Crosby87, we need him to respond. He will face the same sanctions. But he will need to make a court appearance. Tim's got this one, says Guppy Fighter. Well, we will wait and see. Tim is really asking for it with the current position. B5 bishop takes, there's queen takes. So B5 would be totally playable. But yeah, Tim treading on thin ice here. And how is the Tim score? He's just below. So let's evaluate. Four losses and we started. Win, loss, loss, win, even. 2 wins, 2 losses, even, minus 50, raw, minus 100, back to even. Minus 50, minus 75, back to even, now minus 50, and counting. Bishop here instead of that, oof. I will say, like, there's usually a blueprint for the games that Tim is able to win. The game that we're witnessing does not match the blueprint. Like, Tim wins games. This position is not within, I would say, the scope of Tim wins. So if he wins it, it'll be a big upset. The blueprint is probably queens traded. Yeah, that's the blueprint. That's the whole thing. Yeah, Tim is cooked here. I'm gonna do the thing where, you know, if you're waiting at the bus stop, the bus is a little bit late, you're like, damn, where the hell is the bus? It'll never show up. I'm gonna do the thing where I walk away from the bus stop. I'm in shock. In shock. Utter shock. Now, did I not say that it didn't match the blueprint? I meant it. Tim has a blueprint for winning. It did not match at all. Puzzle championship tomorrow. I think it might be Danny and Canty. Friday is myself and Canty. Oh, we missed it some. We missed it. Missed it some gifted. I like that. I missed it some gifted while I was away. 10 subs from Bazmaniac. Right, you are. I did missed it some gifted. Right, you are. Bazmaniac 1966. Thank you kindly. So there was some benefit to us pretending to leave the bus stop. Good. Thank you to Baz. Full of Mercenary. Thanks for the resub, buddy. Tim, we gotta be taking those. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, this is over. You can't move this pawn. Tim is cooked here. Can Tim survive? Energy from Tim? Respect, respect. I don't know. This is a brutal position. Yeah, it's a pretty decent move. First league game, Baz. I assume you're talking about chess. You don't involve yourself in the footy at all, do you? Best of luck there, Baz. I remember when I used to play league games in Europe for chess. It was actually a really cool thing. I played in the Bundesliga. Like in Europe, they actually have leagues for chess where you play on a team with other people and you represent your club and you like travel to other cities and play other clubs. It's quite fun. So I played on a club that wanted me to play for them, and they would not only pay for my expenses, but paid me per game, regardless of the result. And as a result of that very hospitable treatment, I actually played very well. I won a lot of games, even against other GMs. So very cool experience. I think so, Atheist, at least in a serious capacity. Wow, scary stuff here. So Tim is the type of guy that probably sees this now. So Tim's gonna have to do this, right? Because there's no way we continue the facade, right? Yeah. We don't continue the facade. It might look weird, but it's true. Usually after you blunder your queen, you notice it right away. You're like, oh, like, you know, you immediately realize the blunder. So I understand missing it once, but then immediately seeing it. Tim's a queen trade, bro. You can't really take this. Now it's not the same. And takes, there's actually knight takes. I just realized. So Tim might actually be saying hello here. Good move from the opponent. I mean, you're not really gonna have to twist Tim's arm here. Is Tim playing hard to get? We knew Tim was taking that goddamn queen long ago. So, if you move this, there's me. So, even though it's not nice to allow this, you kind of have to. Nobody likes it, but, you know. You might see one of these moves, maybe this. So yeah, these three are the candidates. But yeah, even this. This will be an interesting endgame. When I say interesting, I mean lost, but interesting for that reason. Tim generally doesn't do well in endgames when he's winning, so I'm curious to see what happens when he's completely lost. So Tim has managed to place his bishop on a square where he will never participate in the game again. Let's see how it works out. So I think we'll see this. Sad. Sad. So even though this looks like a strange move, you also have to ask yourself, what the hell would you do in that situation? You're completely stuck. You can never move the bishop, you can never move the rook, or you get mated. I mean, it's like the worst position ever. Bishop b3 the guy does. Oh my goodness. That's what we call a sweaty. Very, very sweaty. Yeah. I mean, this he missed before, so maybe he'll miss it again. Oh, that's a goddamn sweaty move. Oh man. Oof. Nasty. Tim can't even flag the guy. Yeah, H3 is gonna get a resignation. It is a brutal position right now for Tim. Just nasty. Tim is at 1509 and in desperate need of a win. Tim TV. Actually, officially, Tim TV has not reached a lower point than this. When Tim was 1509 earlier, and he won. So, if Tim loses, this will officially be the low point. No, Fish, I don't think so. No, definitely won't be under 1500 if he loses. Essay writer, yeah, that's a good point. If anyone wants to show their support for Tim Cannon, now's the time to do it. This is at the, this is a low for Tim. So if you want the best value for your Tim support, you definitely want to get in now. Actually, wait. Hang on a sec. Hold for a second, guys. Okay, now get in. Now get in. Now we're at the lowest. Jump in now. Moistad, I've been enjoying the game from your buddies, the Minnesota Wild. Really a thriller over there. It was the darkest before the dawn, says Badkins 003. Inserts TB12 Super Bowl pick. Are you talking about the one on the bench, Mr. Badkins? Oh, that was fantastic, Bazmaniac. Always nice to beat down the naysayers like Moistad, the guys who bet against Toronto. An established NHL franchise. They have 8 SOGs in 2 periods, and it's tied 2-2. I'd say they're going to win this game. In fact, Moistad, I will bet Montreal. Live bet with you. At that percentage, I'm taking Montreal. All they need is to shoot like 3 times more, and they're scoring. We're good. 3-4, and we got another goal. Oh, let me know if you want the Philly Flyers there, Moist. I got Montreal for 50. Big 8 SOGs. You inspired me. Hey, Bam Deezy. That was a Miss Monique set. I was just listening to some sets on YouTube for a bit. He met the Rocket. Okay, sounds good, Crosby. Booked. Good luck. Meeting the Rocket. God damn.
Sentience of internal, external, or virtual existence.
Okay, meanwhile, on Tim TV, Black is up a pawn, I believe. Yeah. And has the 2 bishops. So definitely better here. Much better. Tim, have you lost your mind, dude? What the hell is this? B4 is just like... Dude, when you have the bishops, you want to open the game. Not when you're down a pawn and you don't have the bishops. Just play fucking rook D1 and call it a day. Huge problems here. Tim needs this expeditiously.
Consciousness.
Rough position for Tim. This is such a strange move. So is this. No, this is not a strange move as in it shouldn't be played, but it shouldn't be played there. Rook here, queen here, and just taking on c3 looks just kind of unstoppable. But e6 in general, yeah, pawns on light squares is fantastic. I mean, queen trade, what? Tim gonna pretend he's not a queen trader now? Just take that shit and get out of here. I've seen you trade rooks in a dead lost endgame. Don't need to pretend like we're not taking here. Let's speed that shit up. So I actually like what I'm seeing. You can tell that, you know, I've been conditioned. Tim needs to probably drop that back, but the Tim move is actually this in order to trade. This is concerning. I feel like we are going to get this move from Timothy Cannon. Oh. No, that makes more sense, yeah. No, for sure. Okay. Okay, no bishop. Ugh. Oof. The bishop h4 / bishop d4 move is, unfortunately, it's gonna throw Tim for a loop here. And it's about to arrive. Bishop h4. Yep. Okay. The problem with opposite bishop endgames is that your bishop very obviously cannot control the other color other than the one it's on, which means when you're down on time in an opposite bishop endgame, you lose. That's kind of it. So it can be a little disheartening because you kind of trade down into the endgame, maybe thinking like, oh, I got some chances here, but king. I would have started with the king, same idea though. And the thing is here, okay, well, that's not gonna help. But even if Tim had played king f3 and had aspirations to make a draw, you would always lose on time, you know? So Tim says if he goes below 1500, he's done. Makes sense. Makes sense. One more. No, what are you guys talking about one more? The Tim show is continuing. So probably needed to see this or this. Tim once again just happy to trade down a pawn. Okay, see some development of that, I guess. Gotta play more active. Wow, Thor of Lightning. Hello, the big Thor. Last time we saw you was in December, dude. December 1st. It's been a long time. What have you been up to, young Thor? Any events happening since you've been gone? No, we haven't streamed. Put everything on pause until you were back. Did our first stream today. We can go with that, Freddy Patzer. That's probably the nicest way to describe what Tim is doing right now. Just a very unusual move from Tim, you know? Like, what the heck is that? Like, what are we afraid of here? Are we afraid of this move happening? Gaining the two bishops? I don't understand. Tim is like, can't even play. But these are 1500s, at least for the duration of this game. So we play on, you know? We keep fighting. Oh, for some reason the lad didn't take. I actually cannot explain that. Like I said, these are 1500s, so we keep playing. Already we see good reason. This needs to be... I mean, I guess this or this are probably there. Caught up with school and socials. Young Thor. A social beast. Crosby87, you're winning on Tim. You're winning big on Tim. Surely you can spare a sub for your dear friend Thor of Lightning. I thought you cared about him. I thought he was a good friend of yours. Or maybe were you lying to Thor the entire time? Leading him on? We need to see this. Tim is for sure interested in this. Problem is that that's gonna happen. What do you mean to slander, Crosby87? I just asked a question. In fact, I asked you a question. I know my Tim moves, especially the way Tim's playing right now. Absolutely horrible. Tim Cannon is cooked here. Here, there was bishop there. Okay. Tim has some hope, actually. I thought that it was just like GG, but okay, the guy's gonna go here and then Tim can fight, and we know Tim's gonna play this because Tim trades queens. So there's still some hope. Now that's kind of sweaty. Damn. Damn. Sweat, bro. But naturally, Tim, Chad that he is, sees that. Huh. It's an interesting move. Terrible, but interesting. Terribly interesting. I mean, that's forced. I see the winning path. And then something like this, this, and this. That's how we make it. That's how we stay in the mecca that is 1500. This is, you know, what is it, 23 seconds? Gonna need some massive cooperation. I mean, we're cooked here, but we need this guy to just do the dumbest thing ever. Okay, let's see it. The guy wants to take control of the E-file. It's probably gonna go. Yeah, that's... Now that this is covered, I don't think there's any hope for Tim, but I like this move. Yeah. And if the guy spots it, he spots it. And he spotted it. Holy, he spotted it with intent. Like, he was like, oh my goodness. And the brand new season of Tim TV ends with Tim in the 1400s. Huge losses all around. As we can see, Tim TV just down horrendous. Six losses. Brutal. And if my maths, it was... Oof. I think this may be 200. I think 200. Let's do just a full inspection. Was I doing 50 a game? No, Tim, I was doing 25 a game. Let's do an official count here. So it was after the 4 losses here.
Stop.
So again, win, loss, loss, win, balances, 2 wins, 2 losses. Then this loss here, which would be 25, is actually 50 because Tim lost to an Indian tax. So that's 50.
Dance with me.
Then draw, nothing. 2 losses, 2 wins, balances. Win, loss, balances. Win, loss, loss, win, balances. 2 wins, 2 losses. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 losses. Okay.
Stop.
So 4 losses, 100,
Just breathe.
150.
Be with me.
Wasn't as bad as we thought, but still a heavy hit. Still a heavy hit. GG's to Tim Cannon. Cliffhanger on the first episode of the Tim Show in the new season.
Let's go. Just breathe.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Tim's back in.
Dance with me.
Wait a minute. The Tim show is continuing. Go, Tim.
Talk to me. Stop.
Crosby 87. I have to feel that if you are being awarded
Beautiful.
your Jewish lawyer case
Tell me your secret.
for an August 2nd game that was part of an August 1st session, and I find it necessary that Tim's game
Just breathe.
finds continuity from his previous, and thus it absolutely counts.
Dance with me. Let's go. Dance with me.
Tim is looking to recover funds.
Stop. Bring the beat back.
Tim looking to go for 1,500. Go, Tim.
Dance with me. Let's go. Stop. Just breathe.
Yeah, now that Tim knows what's on the line, and you know that he does have some fans, some friends, and some staunch supporters that are all bleeding, pockets are bleeding, I think that he might be playing with some new vigor.
Stop.
Alpha Lincoln, thanks for gifting us up to Big Thor. I appreciate that. The Aslan says, why is he not 1,500? The Aslan, we had to sell Tim tickets somehow. People were not interested in the mid 1500s Tim show.
Warning.
So script writers decided Tim needs to tank to 1,400.
Tell me.
And
your
then it's a
secret.
build Tim back upstream.
Dance with
Sells
me.
more tickets.
Let's go. Stop. Just breathe.
I can't lie, Tim, I respect Tim's game right now.
Dance with me. Let's go.
People do like a comeback story.
Dance with me.
Absolutely.
Talk to me. Stop.
G4 from the cannon. I think the
Hold my
guy
hand.
may be interested in this. But he's gonna... Okay, so this is good because had the guy played this, this would have been a huge blunder. Either one of these moves would result in the rook getting to the h-file. Dead. Dead. But luckily he played this, and thank God that Tim Cannon didn't defend his pawn or anything. Thank God.
Just breathe.
And we're in the same predicament as we were before. Okay.
Dance with me. Let's go. Dance with me.
The opponent might make a huge mistake here and check. Now Tim can trade the queens while down material. This is a Tim special. That's actually a huge blunder from Black. He didn't realize he was playing Tim Cannon. Master at this. Very strange of Tim not to offer a queen exchange. In fact, damn near a blunder, if you will. Hello to Big Champ. Great to see you, buddy. You're here for the Tim show. Well, it might just be you, champ. Might just be you and me. At the moment, I have to be honest. I'm not even sure if Tim is here for the Tim show. But it's great to have you. Okay, so what are we gonna see here? Like that, like that. I mean, there's this, a bunch of different ways to play here. Yeah, essay writer, if I remember, you got in quite low. Nice price you got. Can someone please tell me who's Tim? Why is Amon so psyched about him? Is he Amon's student? Aries, let me put it to you this way. Have you ever, just been maybe chilling as a kid, maybe playing with the toys outside, chalk on the sidewalk, and all of a sudden you see an anthill? And you just see one ant carrying something on its back, and all of a sudden you just start watching him. Like, where the fuck is this guy going? What's he doing with that thing? Think of it like that. Trying to predict the Tim blunders, but they're not happening. I think Tim is going to persevere. He's got a loose king. The Tim show fucking continues, haters. The Tim show continues. The Tim show continues. 1,500 and going up. Let this be a reminder to all of you that this was the moment that you almost beat Tim Cannon 8 times in a row. Guys, I'd also like to point out, Tim is currently high energy, and I would like to submit this into evidence. Queen takes d5. Pawn takes d5. From Tim. That's right, our Tim. Tim is feeling it right now. Okay. I'm okay with what's happened so far. The problem for the cannon is that he has a penchant for trades, and if you just mass trade here, you're just stuck defending a low energy pawn. And if there's one thing I know about the Americans, they specialize in everything in mass. Their population, their crimes. And we do see knight d4, and it was taken. Okay, interesting decision. He took with the bishop. But then the guy didn't want to keep his bishop open. And Tim actually, you know, he could switch over here, yeah? All right. Tim is trying to remind you that there's a reason that you tune in to the show. I'd also like to let you guys know that there is someone from chat currently playing Guess the Move on Tim's games. And just for perspective, I'd like to let you know that he is 945 rated. And I'd like to also let you know his ratio of guessing Tim's moves correctly. 3 out of 7. And this is for all previous games. He's been playing the entire time. 3 out of 7, 7 out of 13, 10 out of 20, 10 out of 20, 5 out of 7, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 14. So, yeah. Probably not great for Tim. Moistad, I would like to know, how is it possible that the canon has not played a single person from Canada? It's unbelievable. Is Tim in a special pool right now? He's playing Americans and Brazilians and Mexicans only, it feels like. Like, how are there no Canadians? It's just incredible. Where are the Canadians? And for that matter, where are the Indians awake at 8 a.m., 7 a.m.? It's incredible. I don't know how, but it's just no pairings. I like what Tim's doing. Is kind of young Dave here? I think Dave might be the only guy that can bring some much needed perspective to this position right here. There's Dave. I mean, Dave, these guys need you. That's all I'm going to tell you, Dave. They need you. They need a guy like you to keep them honest. You know how a company has, you know, different departments that specialize in different things? You know, you got your legal team, your risk. I think we need kind of young Dave just as a full-time spotter for H6 or H3. Just need Dave in there. Every move, Dave will be suggesting H6. Now, sometimes, much like your risk department, you're like, okay, thank you for the risk analysis. I'm going to proceed anyway. But sometimes the risk gets too serious. It's like, no, it's against company policy. We can't do this deal. I need kind of young Dave to just step in from time to time and say, look, you want to make this move, but I'm sorry. The risk analysis did not come in for you. It's not going to fly. We need to play H6 right now. We can't delay any longer. I think it could really benefit Tim. Tim is up on time. And that is the best thing you could be ahead in this position. Even better than material. Good stuff from Tim. Oh. Oh my goodness, light squares from the cannon. We're feasting here. Let's go, Tim. Great goddamn move from the cannon. Great move. Oh, queen trade. This wins. Fuck, Tim missed it. Tim should probably go here, but he'll do this. Trade bra. Holy shit! Tim Cannon has arrived. Let's go, Tim. Let's go, Tim. Great stuff. That's what we're talking about. The Tim Show continues. Let's go. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back, folks. Oh my goodness. Look at these stats. Wait, this is a guy from India, right? All right, Crosby 87, it's on. Big match here, big swing. What the fuck was this? Oh, Tim fucking Cannon, what the hell was that? Tim Cannon has possibly the worst position you could ever start with. Oh my, this is not encouraging. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. 1,000, 10 out of 18. 945, 5 out of 20. 900, 2 out of 5. 1,400. Can't fucking guess a Tim move to save his life. Ridiculous. We gotta pray, baby. Just take them hands, smack them together, and just pray. Because, Lord, Tim is gonna need you right now. Tim is gonna need every single one of you. Good move from Tim. Shit position, but good move. This is actually a big time move from Tim, not gonna lie. Low-key, a very strong move, and the only one I think that keeps him, like, remotely in a playable position. So, remember that blueprint of positions that Tim wins? Yeah, this is not in the blueprint. So we're gonna have to go off script here. Wait a minute. We castled? You let us castle? We're back in it. Hold on. Hold on. This is in the blueprint. Hold on a sec. Yeah, no, this one we've seen before. We've seen Tim wins. It is Fred. This game is worth double. Honestly, great stuff from Tim. We'll probably see this. This is hanging though. Tim's also obviously going to be just thirsting for that queen trade. Just, you know, lick that up. What did I say, baby? Oh, opponent knows it. Opponent knows it. Energy there, not to mention basic moves like this, but Tim might be more of a, you know, grab and go kind of guy. Oh, Tim is thirsty. Attaboy, Tim. Let's go. Great energy from the cannon. What's Tim gonna do here? Viewers around the world need to know. So the interesting thing about this position is after knight here, ooh. I think the fans were waiting for this one. This actually, there's a few, okay, that's not the scariest. So when you see the check, it's actually not scary. The scary thing is that the check exists. That's the scary thing. So for me as a Tim supporter, I'm happy to just see that check happen when it doesn't really like mean anything. Like that check was irrelevant. That's a really clever move from the opponent. Very clever. Yep, I'm down, Crosby. Oh, you mean they already did, or they're in OT right now? Or what? Oh, I see. Yeah, it's in OT right now. Sure. Yeah, shootout. Load. Yeah, that's fine. We can just book it if it's a shootout. Sounds good. Tim refused the queen trade, guys. If you want an indication of Tim's energy, you just got it. Kinda Young Dave, how are we feeling in the risk department here? I need an update. Okay, DEFCON 3, noted. Gonna be keeping those numbers in mind. Kinda Young Dave, keep me updated. Oh, this is rough. That's handing over some prime real estate. To Gautam Nakpal. There we go. Tried and true cannon move right there. Love it. Eyeballing the other side of the board. But is Tim this guy or is Tim this guy? Ooh. Identity crisis for the cannon. And with this move coming in, more and more regrets maybe about not having that in play. Maybe we see this? I'm a fucking genius. The problem is Tim isn't. Hang on a sec. Don't call it in yet. Oh, resignation. I was worried about this. Oh, predicted. Give me that big dub from fucking Tim Cannon. Let's go. I was still concerned, I'm not gonna lie. Predicted, boom. Tim, you impressed me. Tim's fucking hilarious. Tim's fucking hilarious. Type of guy to fuck on the first fuck after the first date and then say, I never do this. This isn't like me. Oh, you were watching? Oh, I had no idea. Oh, you saw those? Oh. Fucking funny guy, Tim. You know damn well we're watching the Tim Show. Guys pretending like, oh, I didn't know you were watching. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. He fucking knew. Wild Hacks, Crosby's been fading Tim for about 3 hours. Okay, sounds good, Crosby. I will be tuning in. Tim is making a comeback. Let's go. See you, Guppy Fighter. J-Bell, how's the energy? Tim's recovering here. Looking to put on a show for guys like you. Did he score? Oh, Philly scores. Jeez, those guys. Those Philly guys, Ubitzia's buddies. You were all in on the TC dip. Yeah, I believe you. Adkins, you've been there, and you keep loading again. Buying the dip as always. Jeez, that was a useless shootout shot. I actually prefer Tim's position. Seems like a funny thing to say, 2 bishops, but White's pawns are overextended, and Tim's a trade merchant, and if these bishops trade, it's done. It's done. But literally, the engine eval is 0.00. I'll just turn it on in case you guys are making a bet, literally. So, pretty good time to make a bet during a game. Oh, man. Oh, that was Caulfield, too. Jesus. Not Cole. Okay, guys, I'm telling you, this is in the playbook. It is. This is in the playbook. Opposite bishops for the cannon. It's in the blueprint. Oh, keeping us in it. Look at that, Crosby87. Keeping us in it. Let's go. I know it looks bad for Tim, but for example, the guy just blundered a pawn. I'm just saying, this is in the Tim wins the game blueprint. There's hope here. Oh, geez, he missed the net. He actually had him. That was a pretty nice Pretty nice move, pretty bad finish. KO'd by the goddamn Flyers. Ubitzia's friends are laying hits. Terrible team. Terrible team. Both of them. Yeah, Tim missed the free pawn multiple times. It doesn't matter too much. He's gonna lose this. I actually don't mind that. I can tell he's thinking about making a beeline. Yeah. As I said, it's in the blueprint of Tim winning. I can definitely feel the win here. So the guy might take here. Doesn't matter. As long as Tim keeps that pawn here, this pawn is never going to become a queen. And it's all about the activity. So I think Tim's doing great here. Yep, good activity. Probably this. I mean, if you don't do it now, it's going to be forced. Obviously, no side here is actually winning, but I like the attempt. Now, I'd like to see this guy go here to force Tim to play the moves that I'd like to see him play anyway. That would be helpful. Tim won't do them, so I need this guy to help us out here. Okay. Invading. Bishop a5 good for white? I don't think so. It's all about the active king in these endgames. The bishop placement is usually whatever. And when Tim went here, the guy should have matched him. But instead, he left his king there. Now, Tim can kind of, make some threats. Obviously, it's a draw all around, so there's nothing that's really going to happen here. But one thing Black needs to eventually do is like those kind of moves. I don't think they serve any purpose being on. Okay, perfect. Timothy? Okay. I mean, what else? A6, funny guy. You guys gonna play king here and allow the queen? What did I say? This was in the blueprint. Not over yet. Tim's got some work to do. This is quite tricky still. But both sides are probably gonna mess up, and white will mess up more, I'm guessing. Both guys completely just pre-move energy. This guy needs to go there. So we'll see what Tim knows about this endgame, because I imagine it should be winning, but it's definitely not going to be that easy. Sorry, we'll see if Tim knows anything about this endgame. That's what I meant to say. He doesn't. He'll lose. Oh, never mind. The other guy doesn't know what he's doing either. Yes, Tim. Big save from Tim. It could happen, folks. 24 seconds. This will be big if he can do it. Do you guys think that Tim understands king in the corner? Not a shot. Do you think he finds it accidentally? It's possible. Tim is going to need to go here. Tim, what are we thinking about here, bud? You're the guy with the king. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Oh, and he took? This guy's an idiot. Let's go. Incredible stuff. A huge save against Crosby 87. love it. Tim. All right, Tim's this kind of guy. So the funny thing about Tim is sometimes Tim will play games where he goes like this and then just go like that, like random like spurt of energy. What the fuck? He literally just did it too. No, I'm telling you, Tim is like a twitch. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is just terrible. Fucking disgusting move. Like, what is Tim on? Some kind of drugs. He keeps playing G4. It blows my mind. Like, not only is his queen here watching the knight, his bishop is here unpinned. He's no pin. And he's playing G4. It's like some sort of cataclysmic event is gonna happen if he doesn't remove the bishop. I mean, these guys are hilarious. The guy's bishop goes here, and then in response to C4 attacking the knight, he comes up with bishop takes knight? Like, what? Like, G4 is straight up in a category. In this position with this pawn structure, the amount of times you play G4 is effectively 0 unless there's a pawn here and you're winning a piece. Like, you just never ever play that move. Ever. Okay, bit of an odd move. Will Tim hunt for a queen trade at the expense of losing this piece and this piece with check? All because of this move, right? So this move is so funny because the best move for black is not even taking a free rook. It's for sure this. Rook F1? What kind of drugs is Tim on right now? Can we, like, did this game even happen? It feels like we're in a simulation. What game did we just observe from Tim? G5? Huh? Dude, what is this game? Tim needs to fucking stop playing G4. It's the worst move I've ever seen. Oh! Canada. Crosby 87, Canada. Here we go. For those intrigued, it is also double dollar on Canada. Moistad selected his country, India. I selected my country, Canada. Both of us selected these countries because we believe that we have good odds against Tim. For me, I believe Tim versus a Canadian is free money for Tim. Moistad believes the Indians are free money against him. Let's see. He's supporting his people, Wild Hacks. He's just supporting his people. Surely you can understand that. For example, are you pro tunnel? Like I said, he's just supporting his people. So, Tim is a trade brought to a fault because, you know, this would be the more principled approach to the position. But the trade brought energy continues here, right? Like, he's all in on it. Now, can anyone tell me, I would believe you if you said you haven't learned shit from watching the Tim show. And honestly, you'd be correct. But let's pretend that you actually did learn something. What should white be trying to accomplish here in this 2 bishop versus bishop knight position? Thank you, Zon Jones. Everyone is saying trade off a bishop, trade his bishop off, trade off a piece, trade bishop, trade bishop. That's not specific enough at all. Zon Jones is the only correct answer. Trade the dark squared bishop. You always trade the bishop that is the same color as the only bishop you have. So, this bishop for that bishop, great trade. This knight for that bishop, also a pretty good trade. Bad trade, that knight for that bishop, because in the resulting position, the pawns are still lined up, so it favors black. But this bishop for that bishop would be the best possible thing you could achieve. And even trading this bishop for this bishop, you know, it could happen, like you both take one, still not that good. This is so stupid that I think he'll believe it. I think he'll play here. I actually think it's so stupid it'll work. Because at the end of the day, this is a Canadian. And why did I pick double dollars on Canada? Surely it's for mistakes like this. Yes. This is why I picked Canada. Right here. Show me. Show me. Bishop b8. Survey says. Shit. I look like that fan at the cricket game. This guy. That's my current energy. That I'm sure that him and I feel identical. I understand what he's going through. Moistad, we picked Canada for a reason. That reason has not made itself known yet, but it will. So just know that you will be losing money on this game one way or another. The Canadian will find a way. Let's just wait and find out how he's gonna do it. Ah, Tim. Fucking genius. Trading dark squared bishops when he's down a piece. Genius, bro. A Tim Cannon special. Like, Tim's habit of trading when down material is crazy. It really is. I don't know where you learned this. Okay, the guy's got a minute 12, ticking down. This is what we like to see. He's probably gonna... Oh, okay, that's a waste of a move. Ooh, Tim's like keen on this, but I don't think it does anything. Also, this drops that pawn, so g5's really strong. We need maybe this? Or maybe this? I don't know. He's got a minute. But at the end of the day, he's from Canada, so we should be okay here. I'm maintaining some faith here. The problem is losing this pawn. That's concerning. Because if we got our king here, there was some hope, some energy. Ooh, we're probably gonna see this. Ooh, good stuff, good stuff. But we'll probably see it next turn. But like, if Tim trades a rook here, I don't know what to say about Tim. Like, that can't be a thing. That can't happen, you know? Okay, unfortunately, it's a good attempt, but the bishop now defends the pawn, so... Unlucky, unlucky. I like Tim's energy going for the flag. Let's get the king in. That would be a bother. Oh, hell yeah, Tim. Oh, yeah. Fucking made his ass. Let's go, Tim. No, Tim is out here. Tim is out here. Okay, that's fine, but I want to maintain this control. And do not trade that goddamn rook, Tim. Do not. There's a reason why I wanted to do this, and what was it? It's because I don't want to let this guy run. That's how he's going to save himself, you know? Tim, what? You're attacking the wrong pawn. What are you doing, Tim? You've lost your mind. Wait, king here. Oh. Tim is incredible. Like, going after the a6 pawn when there's like a queen being... Oh, he's pre-moving. Tim, don't take that bishop. Good stuff, Tim. And then king here. Yeah. Oh, Tim! Go here, Tim. Yes. Don't take the bishop, Tim. Tim, go near the fucking bishop! Why not there? Oh my goodness. This guy doesn't know how to mate you. Oh, he's bringing the fucking bishop in. Move, Tim! Go, Tim! Oh my god, I knew Canada would pay off! Yes! I knew it! Canadians are so bad. So bad. Awful. "14 seconds in this position. 14. Not to mention 8 seconds in this position. Incredible stuff. Wow. That feels like a win. I honestly feel like I just won 50 bucks. What a great feeling. Jeez. Truly incredible stuff here today on the Tim Show. Those that have tickets, I mean, how can you not say you're getting your money's worth? Just amazing. How does Tim lose a piece so casually? Like, how? He's so okay with it. It just happens to Tim. Hmm. Ooh, I like this song. Gotta get some food in here. Tim started at 1530. Okay. We didn't see this. And after he gave up a piece, he gave up another piece. And then took here. So... I mean, 94 is some funny stuff. Like, I don't even... Where do they make these guys? What the hell's 94? And then the cannon special, a queen trade. Amazing stuff. I mean, Tim, we all know Tim is this guy. Whether it works or not, Tim is a this guy. You know, this will hit him in the face, but he is a this guy. Oh, force queen trade. He's gonna do it. This is gonna happen. It's gonna be unfortunate. Weird position. What did I say? I know fucking Tim Cannon to his core. What did I say? I need some coordination here. Like... This guy's trash. This guy wants to go there. Let's, you know... Like, finally, Jesus. It's about time. Oof. Tough position to navigate here. Tim is actually coordinating quite well, I would say, so far, so go Tim. But a lot of work to be done. These are tough positions, because, yeah, they require technique. Can't do this one, but that's his intention, believe me. Maybe this? Also, this is fine too, but it's kind of hard to play this and just like go back, you know? Okay, that works too. Tim's only got a minute though, and coordinating two pieces against the rook can be very tough. Yeah. Coordination is already a little bit off here. Look how easy it is to play with the rooks, you know? Like, you just find something that's not defended and attack it. Bishop and knights. Can't really do it as easily. Okay, this might actually work in Tim's favor. After this, Tim's blundered two pieces for the rook. But in doing so, I think his position and his chances have actually improved a bit. And I say improved because Tim's in a rook endgame now. Tim is so good at rook endgames. That has been demonstrated countless times today. Just a true talent. Oh, this is the concern. This is the concern. Oof. This is actually not good. Okay. Wow, terrible move. Terrible. All right, Tim with a rook endgame. Let's see what we can do here. Yes, I like this idea. I like it a lot. Yes, trade. Big trade guy. Now watch what the opponent does. See how they don't trade when they're down material? Fucking Tim. Tim, you got 20 seconds, buddy. You gotta go. You gotta move. I don't know why we wanted split pawns instead of... But okay. Let's see it, Tim. Is Tim a rook behind brah? I think he wanted to be, but now he's gotta go here. Fight, Tim, fight! Let's see it. Oh, we need a mate. Damn it. Oof. This is a flag situation here. Oh. Forward progress, Tim. Shit. Forward progress, Tim. Oh, no. Need him to go back. Yes. Yes. Big. Big. Big save. Big save from Tim. Fuck yeah.
Every time I look into your eyes, I see the future.
Massive from Tim. Look at these. Three. This draw should have been a loss. This draw should have been a loss. This draw should have been a loss. Absolutely incredible stuff from the cannon.
Every time I look into your eyes, I see the future.
It's just insane. So remember, after all these losses, we were minus 150. Minus 150. And then we brought it back with 2 to 100. And then this one to 50. And then this made it 75, and all these draws cancel. So we're at 75. Wait a minute. Did Tim actually make a double attack? Incredible. Did Tim just win a piece? If yet, Tim going for 10 draws against the fool. Funny guy, Tim. Tim with a big tactic. I mean, he's crushing here. He's actually crushing.
Every time I look into your eyes, I see the future.
This has to be a win for Tim here.
dimension, mind dimension.
Every time I look into your eyes, I see the future.
Mind dimension, mind dimension.
Every time I look into your eyes, I see the future.
Mind dimension, mind dimension, mind dimension, mind dimension.
Go, Tim.
Mind dimension, 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 mind dimension.
Go, Tim.
Mind dimension, mind dimension, mind dimension, mind dimension, mind dimension.
Dave, I was just gonna call on you, bud. The fans, the people, they love to see it. They just love to see it. Dave can rest easy. Man, Tim has been putting a shift in. But Tim's gonna recover. Do not underestimate the Tim show. Obviously, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because Tim sees these. Wait a minute. Tim doesn't need to see these. Because his opponent is too strong for his own good. His opponent sees these and just hangs the pawn. Nice. This is the perfect situation. The opponent is too strong for his own good, sees the issue, so he hangs the pawn because he doesn't want to play rook d6 and blunder knight e4. Genius. Great stuff, Tim. Tim, yeah, forced trade, great stuff. Tim had, some checkmate, but doesn't matter. Trade bra. Now, let's observe the sprint, because we know it's gonna happen, right? In general, you want to stop the sprint. But Tim is inviting the sprint, so let's see how he handles it. I'm quite nervous for Tim here. Quite nervous, I'll say. Because I can see Tim going like this. Oh my god. We're safe. Holy fuck, that was scary. That was scary. Oh my god. No, but Tim, you have to be actually trolling. You're actually trolling, Tim. Incredible. Truly incredible. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Tim is one game away from 1400. As usual, we will officially call it if Tim goes below 1500. Unbelievable. I don't know how it's possible. I watched it, I saw it happen, and I still don't know how it's possible to lose that. Tim refused the queen trade and won the queen. Tim's the type of guy to pre-move this, and the opponent will play that. What did I fucking say? What did I fucking say? Tim pre-moved it. You know what I would have fucking done in that game? I would have played Queen D2. What did I say? Incredible. An actual heart attack. A walking heart attack. Tim Cannon. Tim Nope. You're all good. You're beautiful, Tim. Fantastic stuff. As a matter of fact, we're gaining on the rodent. Let's not lose faith. Give me some credit. I kept the spirits high. We could have sounded off on Tim for his performance. But instead, we kept it cordial. We kept it moving. On to the next game. Knight h2. Knight g4. Knight takes g4. Bishop e3. This is what I call the bronze commentary package. Just repeat the moves that get played in a questionable tone. Queen g5. Queen e2. Queen f2. Knight e7. King d2. Oof. c6. Rook a f1. Bishop e6. Queen e2. Bishop c4. Pawn takes c4. Rook b8. Rook h5. Queen g6. Rook f to h1. b5. Pawn takes. Pawn takes? Huh? g4. Okay, rook fc8. g5. King f8. She takes h6. G takes h6. Rook takes h6. Queen g5. Rook h8. Knight g8. Queen f2. King e7. Rook 1 to h5? Queen g6, rook h7. Rook takes c3? B takes c3? Queen e6? Oh, this move hurts the most because it's a flex. It's like, I know I've got you pinned. King here, and there was everything to play for. Hit him with the fucking queen trade, boys. Oh, okay, we prefer this move. We're still fighting. Yep, we're still fighting. Man, knight f6 from Tim there would have been elite. Elite. Hello, buddy Pranav. I'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Pranav. Amazing stuff. So we go here. We don't consider taking in the face of losing a pawn. We just lose it. And then we go back to the same fucking square, and now we take the pawn. Or now we take the knight. Oof. In order to multitask, I would have this rook here. Okay, there we go. There's a bad one. Hey, we'll take it. Gotta take him when you can, you know? Not much going Tim's way. For you, the event is today. Pranav, I'm aware of that. That's why I said I'll see you tomorrow. In the finals, because you're gonna qualify. So remember, Dave, make sure you're keenly aware of this rule as well, Mr. Dave. Bishop, escape square. Not ideal. We'd prefer this. Oh, Tim, you dirty dog, you. This is not gonna happen because of that. But yeah, Tim, unfortunately, if Tim took, then he would have just been feasting. But Tim was too eager to do his little tactic there. And now he's winning the queen, but like, he's, huh? Okay. Wait, what? Tim, there's a free fucking queen, right? Are we not seeing the same tactic? You just did it. Take the fucking queen, man. What? Gotta be trolling. Actually has to be trolling. No, but this isn't fair. Tim's the guy who did the tactic. How does he not see the tactic that he did? I'm very confused. This is gonna take some proper technique. Is there a reason that we're not, like, what? Why? That's what I'm wondering. How is Tim a trade bra by trade and not offering any trades? Tim, let's see your technique there, big fella. I can tell you guys the first technique is to take this and never ever have it on one of these squares. Right? That's the first order of business. Oh no. Oh no. This is a great move from Tim. Wow, Tim actually finessed somehow by force. He actually finessed that. Incredible. I see this. Uh-oh. Oh no. I don't know why we're not doing this. Tim's a trade bra, simplified bra, but alright, that's fine. Why do I see this? No, Tim, but you're actually trolling. You're fucking kidding me, Tim. F3 is incredible. Incredible. Unbelievable. Well, Tim is happy to get that draw. Don't be talking about Tim. We take those. F3 is an unbelievable move. I don't know what to say. You know, it is a remarkable feeling just spectating the Tim show. I have to ask, on an unrelated note, does anyone feel stronger at chess? Because something that will actually blow your mind right now is if you are in chat and you have a rating on chess.com Blitz lower than 1500, even though you won't believe me, you are actually worse than what we're watching. That if we spectated your average game, it would be worse than what we're looking at. That's crazy to think about, isn't it? No matter who you are, if you're lower rated than Tim, watching your games would be even more painful. Even if you think, oh, there's no way I'm this bad, I deserve to be that rating. No, you're worse. And that's crazy to think about. G4 is a big move because Tim has been playing G4 when it attacks only one piece and that piece can move safely. So it's nice to see Tim upgrading it to 2 pieces. Real T, you're talking about the position like that's not the case already. Rook takes f3. I mean, the people are wondering. After this knight moves, Buddy is thirsty for this, but it's not even mate. For many reasons. Plus, this guy can go here. Like, the guy kind of lost his mind with Rook takes f3 there. I maintain concern. Crosby87 says, "Let my Egyptian cook." Egyptian, bro. Gotta be careful what you say, boy.
I'm going in for the kill. I'm doing it for a thrill.
Oh, thank goodness, J-Bell. Thank goodness we got a low energy move instead. Hello to Valentinian. Do you think it has realty? Or has it improved? Would have expected a different comment from you. I think what you're noticing is you've now found a genuine sense of appreciation for the Grandmasters on this channel. Maybe we incorporated Tim TV as a metric to remind you just how much you do appreciate it. There you go. Tim still makes me nervous here. Type of guy to do this or something. I like this energy from Tim. I feel like it's the right idea. He's willing to sacrifice in exchange just to like get that annoying knight off the board. I appreciate that. Much better than having him like, I don't know, try to play his way out. I mean, time's ticking. This is attacked. This is sufficient. That's probably okay. Even this is playable, but like I said, I know my Tim. Ooh, big miss. Tough tactic to find, not gonna lie, but still, big miss from the opponent. Tim plays these moves in his sleep. There we go. But how is Tim going to continue? We need some real speed from Tim. He's trying to trade these queens, but he just can't find a way. We'll probably see this. Yep. This is the tricky one, because then he's got to answer to that. Yeah. Oh, queen back, queen trade. There we go. Ooh, Tim is speeding up here. This is good. We need this. Finally, the bishop joins the world. This is going to scare Tim, though. Doesn't play it, thank God. Tim, buddy, moves. Tim, buddy, moves. Okay, at least you moved. Nice. Tim, some fucking speed. Please, Tim. I know you've got it in you. Some speed, Tim. I don't care. Nice. There's some real speed from Tim. That's the shit I'm talking about. Yes, I don't care about the quality. Yes, Tim. The first time we've ever seen a time scramble from Tim. The first time we've ever seen a Tim time scramble. Just incredible. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, our food is here. I'll be right back. Tim TV continues. Whoa, the cannon's up material? What the hell happened? Ooh. Nice. Nice. Go Tim. That's what we like to see, baby. I heard a capture. That's always a good sign when you're watching Tim. He's up material. This would probably be the best move, but... Can't complain. What is it? Bishop. Ooh. Pro tip. If you have pawns against the bishop, never put him on the opposite color. Because the pieces just sit so nicely here. Hello, Crosby. Yes, a nice win from Tim incoming. I think Tim is a rook behind a pawn kind of guy. Like, I feel like we might see this from him. Yeah. Super strong move from the opponent. So this is what I mean. Like, I just know what Tim's thinking. He's just thinking, push that damn thing. Yes. White needed to go here. Oh, this is perfect now. Tim wins this easily. Very easy win from Tim. Yeah, this won't be competitive. Because Tim knows that if the guy takes, he's GG'd. Yeah, Tim understands. Beautiful, Tim. Nice. Learned that one in the old gym, didn't we? Way to go, Tim. All right, guys, we got about 15 to 20 minutes left of the Tim show. Maybe 2 more games. That'll be all for the scheduled programming today. Let's end on 2 wins for Moistad. Love Tim's position here. Really do. Yeah. Tim could take, but honestly, the guy kind of played Tim's opening against Tim, didn't he? Tim needs to get the hell out of there. He should have done it here. I guess he should do it now, but he's probably tilted. He lost the pawn. So he might make an emotional move. Yep. Wants to protect his next pawn. Gotta get out of there, right? What the hell's that? Is Tim allergic here? Like, what? Is there a good reason why we're not castling? Wouldn't that be everyone's first instinct? Get the hell out of the center? Castling was a strong move on move 8. Tim managed it on move 13. Noted. Noted. Maybe Tim goes here. I'm trying to like get the zen of the position. Trying to understand young Timothy here. So if you wanted to grab this, you would do it right now, but Tiny Young Dave will be happy to see this. Very nice. Alright guys, what have I told you? Opposite bishops, this is in the Tim Wins blueprint. It is. I'm serious. Tim is a specialist here. Tim is one of the leading experts at getting mated. Oh, and there you see Tim at work. One of the leading experts. Queen d6, rook here, yeah. Tiny Young Dave is probably disturbed because this move is the same color as the bishop. Guys, come on now. Come on, Tim. All right. One more. One more. Oh, well, we're fucked here. I know we're fucked here because I would probably lose to this guy from this position as well. Nice job, Tim. Love that defensive move. Very, very nice, actually. Good stuff from Tim. Doing better than I would have done. I like what Tim's doing here. Seriously, it's tough to defend these. You put that knight on e6, really strong. Ugh. What's the move after this? You know what I like? I like this. Great move to bait bishop take. Beat rock. Tim, it was a long session. It was a long session, Tim. It's clear that we're missing some motor function here at the end. Probably a good time to call it. There'll be more episodes of the Tim Show. Right now, all I can say is that Tim is officially still a 1500. Officially. Tim started a 1500 and he ended a 1500. Crosby 87, I'm highly disturbed. We'll do a final count, although I suspect we're probably around the same. Let's see. These were all the losses. Then we had one, two, double, so 100, 75, 50, 75, 50. Yeah, so 50 off. So 100 total. Because yeah, it was 150 after this, right? From the last count. I think that makes sense. Canada one was a draw. Were there any other doubles that I missed? I don't think so. I got the double from the Indian. Tim, we reduced the losses to 100. So we brought it back a little bit. And you're still a 1500. Really, all in all, you only lost, yeah, as you said, 25 points. But we really dodged some bullets, Tim. I'm not gonna lie. You saved like 100, 150 bucks. With these fucking draws, every single draw was a dead loss, like, big loss. So I think there were some huge saves on what was clearly not a great session. So, as you said, I think we'll live. I think we'll live. Tim Cannon, thank you for the 10 subs. Mexico was +2. Is that one of the draws? Or what do you mean? No, Mexico was +2. He's talking about their bets. They went double money on Mexican games. I went double money on Canadian games, knowing how bad Canadians are. Moistad, his double country was India. But you took out some of the Indians, Tim, so we did well there. Like, you saving this draw against the Canadian, only a Canadian could have drawn that game against you. Truly, only a Canadian. No, I never would, Tim. Those guys are handling you hard. We took some heavy Brazil losses today. And honestly, you played a ton of people from the US. Like, obviously it makes sense, but 5-minute pool, I feel like is more US than I've ever seen. Hardly saw any Canadians in there. It was crazy. You did, Real T, and that's why, you know, we saw the warning signs. Had to be careful. Haven't seen Tim fight against too many Filipinos. Because they mostly don't play in the 5-minute pool. They like the 3-minute. They like to flag, play quick. So I think that's why. Tim, honestly, it was a really bad session in terms of your chess level, your quality. It was trash. I have so many things that I observed while watching that I was like, you know, make sure to tell Tim afterwards. The only one that's coming to mind right now is you need like a shock collar for every time you're considering playing the move G4. You constantly get positions that look like this. You know, one way or another. Like, you get a lot of positions that look like this, right? Sometimes your bishop's here, sometimes it's here. Your knight goes here. You always put the queen on C2. First things first, Tim. Queen on C2 is almost never good with an open C file, so stop that shit. There's going to be knight C6, rook C8, and you're going to be crying with a queen here. So no queen on C2, but that's not the worst of it. The worst of it is you always do this, and you fucking play G4, Tim. I don't know why, it drives me crazy. G4 is a move, I'll just fix it for you. It should never be included in this structure, ever. Ever. Just know. There's no pin here. You want to be playing moves like bishop f4, knight d2, queen b3, castle, rook e1, knight e5, a4. Trash and trash. Queen c2 is fine in some of your other positions, but with an open c file, it's not the best. So usually you'd play like this. You know, your bishop would go here, maybe trade, knight would go here, your rook goes here, maybe the queen out, your knight supports the other knight. You never fucking ever touch G4. Ever. No G4. There were other things, but this one was so glaring, it was driving me crazy. Every time you played G4 or like put the queen here, no good. Never want the queen here. You want your queen here or here. Or maybe like once you do, you know, this could happen. And then maybe you want your queen here, but here, 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 never here. That's important. Thank you for the show, Tim. That was a great one. That was a great one. Like I said, your chess was really bad today. I could tell. Not your fault, it happens. Well, it's all your fault, but it happens. But the most important thing is to take something out of it. We didn't get killed as much as we could have. Like, for a bad chess day, only down, what, 25 rating? Because I thought it was really bad. You saved a shit ton of draws at the end. It was actually borderline impressive. The game quality was not there. So for a really off day, I think we take the medium loss. Chin up indeed, Tim. The Tim Show will continue. Thanks for playing. Definitely entertained myself. Heart palpitations. I think people enjoyed it. They're trolling you about the F3 game. It was a miss, but it wasn't your craziest miss, Tim. The only reason I'm not upset at that game is because you played so poorly in the other ones that it didn't compare. It was something in the rook against bishop endgame where you had the rook and you played F3, which was a check from the rook like that. And if you had played F4, it would have been the same check, except you would have attacked the bishop. So, it honestly wasn't a big deal. You ended up making a draw that game. It was a miss, but I saw far worse. The Tim Show will continue, and guys, tomorrow on our Twitch channel, Buddy Pranav is going to be repping us in the Puzzle World Championship, so hopefully you guys tune in, show some support. He's going to be on cam, he's going to be competing, So we're going to be hosting him on our channel because he has to stream it in order to compete. So this is going to be the platform over on our Twitch channel. That's going to be at noon Eastern. I will be live a little bit before then because we're going to make sure that he's set up, no problems, everything's good. So maybe 11:30, it'll set things up, but it starts at noon. So tune in on Twitch. And I'll say goodnight for now because I want to make sure that I get some sleep and I'm up for that. All right, Albercio, don't worry. Got races banked for you, buddy. But they won't happen tonight. GG's, Tim. Thanks for the games and the entertainment, as always. Good night, everybody. That truly was entertaining. I witnessed a lot of bad chess today. But Tim had his moments too. I was definitely caught cheering for some big Tim moves. Tim show's continuing. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Buddy Pranav, 12 Eastern time, 12 noon on Twitch. Have a good night, everybody.